Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to shorten a tile, a large tile, but only a few millimeters. So you have cut your tile and it turns out it's a little bit too large. So what to do? You cannot take the ordinary tools in order to shorten a tile only a few millimeters. You cannot use this cutting machine with the tiny little wheel where you only scratch a tile and then break it into two pieces because a few millimeters is not enough distance to break it into two pieces. And you cannot take on the other hand, the cutting machine because the edge of the tile would get rather irregular. And that is why you have to find something else. And what we did find was this angle grinder, which is for something else, not for tiles. And we use a blade, a very thin blade for metals. Metals are also very hard, and with this angle grinder we scratch our tile only a few millimeters deep in order that we can later on put it onto our tile cutting machine and cut the rest off with the large tile with diamonds. And here you see how I fix a guide rail made out of sheet metal to this tile, and I fix it with two screw clamps, the smaller side to the top and the side with the screw downwards. This is taken from a basement rack, and you cannot use it very often because it gets thin and thinner each time you use it. And yes, you should use such protection glasses in order to protect your eyes, of course. And then you go forth and back several times with your angle grinder. 3 times should be enough in order that this scratch is about 2 millimeters deep, that you have scratched the surface deep enough. And then you go to the wet cutter. We have removed this protection shield because it's rather thick at the end, and so it's an obstacle if you pass it by. And that is why we have removed it, but that is why you have to do that outside, because of that removal there will be water everywhere if you do it inside. Well, and now we go inside again, and we use our angle grinder in order to apply a face onto this edge, to smoothen it and to make it look like a tile that had this size right from the beginning. And now you see the result.